Jund Shadow versus Thunone. Toon 1. Alright, this is keepable. This is black. This is gonna be black and red, so no, let's just play the Deathrite Shaman. The opponent goes for Swamp, so this could be something mono blackish. Wait, I know the opponent's gonna draw a Polluted Delta. That's actually pretty interesting information. Alright, now I can surgically extract the opponent's Polluted Delta. And thus steal the delta that is in their hand. So I'm actually hitting a card, which is not like super amazing, but you know. So now the question arises, if I bolt this frog, the opponent can discard basically just needs to discard the two rituals, and then the frog will be big enough. This will stall the troll, but it will make the frog a 3/4. So this is already a problem here, actually. Bowmasters, on the other hand, are also not going to be able to deal with it well. So let's just play the Lootmonger. I need to bolt and Bowmasters at the same turn. Well, yeah, this frog is difficult to deal with, actually. Very difficult. It's actually a very good frog. Difficult choice here as well. Well, let's go with the Bowmasters. Okay, that's now actually much better. That was a great heist. That was a very good heist. I'm actually gonna block to force the opponent to discard. And not draw. Alright. I do want that. Alright, so I need to find a way to... Oh, he's actually cycling it. I would have... I don't know if I would have opted for that. Interesting. I'm going for a Surveil land as well. Even more interesting. Alright. I'm gonna attack first. And now I am going to keep up the Bowmaster. Is that right? Yeah. Keep up Bowmasters, keep up Bolt, keep up this fetch land for either surveilling or doing something. That hurts quite a bit. Well, let's go for this. An Inquisition is definitely not what I'll need here. Throwing down the Bowmasters here is almost futile. Alright, let's attack. I'm only attacking for 1 damage a turn at the moment, which is unfortunate, but at least now I can get back the Shaman. And I can start using that to gain life. Alright, yes, I will draw. I will take 2. I will attack with the Channeler. I mean, it has to attack. Alright, getting some extra mana is nice, and a Surveil trigger. Don't need that. Play a Death's Shadow. And keep up all the good other stuff. I can get back Bowmasters as well. So if the opponent attacks me... Alright, well, before that happens, I'm going to throw down the Bowmasters. And bolt the opponent. Wait, what? Why couldn't I respond to that? The opponent would be at 7. Oh. One has to block here, basically. I can get that back. can't keep up Once Upon a Time plus Shaman. Alright, able to outmaneuver a Shieldred. Let's bring in a Reanimate. Let's bring in a Expectations, an Extraction. No. No, no, no. Get rid of one Lootmonger, even though it saved my ass. Oh, so many Grave Expectations. I don't need that many. 2 is fine. And then I can add an Unholy Heat. How about that? To take care of the shield. Yep, this looks good. Ooh, this looks... I can't play the Channeler first and then Once Upon a Time, of course. But, okay. Alright, here comes the... Necrodominancia. That's basically Dark Ritual, except that it reduces your hand size to 5. Which is basically the worst version of the ritual, but it's obviously still good. I'm gonna keep the Once Upon a Time in my hand here too. Taking that? What? Why? Oh, and the Grief gets exiled, so the opponent can't do any more reanimation stuff, right? So let's... The Grave Expectations is gonna have to heist, so let's go with this first. Bowmasters is good. Thoughtseize is not really good. I have an instant artifact in my graveyard. Okay, sure. So this grave is not doing much. Alright, so let's go for a Channeler into a Thoughtseize. Wow. Yeah, I basically have to take the Shieldred there. Opponent can tutor or just kill this. Alright, killing it. Okay. Yep, let's play the Jet Collector. Well, now I can actually do this. Oh no, wait. Okay, I have to play this first, obviously. Jet Collector is one hell of a card, actually. But I'm fighting against the Necrodominance, which is difficult for sure. The opponent's going for this, so they're looking for lands, I think. Yeah, they're looking for lands. You got another Fatal Push. Okay. Draw 2 more. Alright, well, let's reanimate the Jet Collector. Alright, let's do this. Shaman's fine. So, these 2 flyers, you got... Alright, gonna play the ring here, of course. Alright, so the ring's coming down. A Shieldred. Sure. Okay. You're not gaining life. You're dying in the air. Why wouldn't you play the ring, my friend? Ah, I see. That's... Oh, that draws. That's... Okay, I get it. I get it. Alright, going to 9. I'm gonna heist. Do I even want this guy now? I can just put him in the graveyard and get it back. Let's do that. Shadow is better. And I will go for the throw. Oh, I feel so bad for the opponent. 3, 6, 7, 8. 2 damage off. Opponent has to discard. Fatal Push is good. I'm gonna keep that. Attack with everything. Put the opponent to 1. Get another Mox Jet. Get 2 more triggers. Can I get something back? Yes, a Shaman. Or even some Bowmasters. Because when the opponent draws... Oh, they're dead. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh, that was fun. I'm sorry. Yeah, this... You draw that many cards. This is draw, so that makes it another... That's why it's also worse than the Necropotence, because Bowmasters will deal damage to that too. So, wow. Jet Collector single-handedly just wrecking this thing, I think. Alright, great start to the deck. John Shadow back in its old glory. Not making use of any grief, any elementals, any planeswalkers, just good old John Shadow. Was never that popular, but it's definitely a good deck. Shadow, Jet Collector, Channeler are definitely a strong combination. Anyway, let's see how the next match goes.
Jund Shadow versus Supreme Bacon. Turn 1. Fetch into Deathrite. Why fetch? Because I already have 3 lands and I want to reduce the chances of drawing it. I have 1 Blood Crypt, so I need the Overgrown Tomb. Glimpse the impossible. What? What on earth is that? I'm just gonna drop another Shaman here. And keep up this one. to potentially play a Fatal Push or the Bowmasters or just drain. But sure, surveilling, okay. Some kind of graveyard shenanigans going on here. Alright, I'm gonna drop the Bowmasters. Because I have, yeah, so that I can create a little bit of pressure and keep both Bowmasters, both Deathrite Shamans here at the ready. With all options. Alright, yep. Underground Mortuary. Thoughtseize is good. Push. I'm gonna Thoughtseize. Okay, Gandalf's Sanction. Alright, Crackling Drake. Ionize. Drake or Amulet? I think I'm gonna take the Amulet. Do I want to shock for the Crypt? Yeah, I'll shock. I'm gonna keep up the Shamans. I should have removed the gaze at some point. Okay, so this, yeah, okay. Sure. Ah, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. I forgot about my poor old Dragon Rage Chandler. Well, I'm gonna still play it. And pass the turn. So the opponent wants instants and sorceries in the graveyard, and my shamans are doing everything they can to prevent that. But I should keep them in mind. But what? Ah, and eggs? Oh, wait a minute. Ah. Oh, that's pretty sweet. Alright, well, let's do this. Pass the turn. Take 4 here. Which is fine. Okay, so I'm not getting through those Eldrazi's. I can drain twice. I think I'm just gonna have to go like drain to the end. Really? Only blocking that, taking 2, going to 4? Knowing that I can just drain twice? Okay. Alright. Shamans winning the game single-handedly. Alright, what do I need? More expectations, more extractions, everything against the graveyard. Unholy Heat? Do I need that versus the Drake? I think they're, yeah, more than bolts. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go down a little bit on these and this. And then I'm also gonna pick your poison. Alright. Quite a mix here, but a lot of graveyard interaction. I'm not sure if that many graveyard, if that amount of graveyard hate is required, but the grave expectations can always just heist in the worst case scenario, but this looks good. Alright, 1, 2. Do I want a land or a shaman? Shamans did good last game. Wow, this is an interesting choice. Yeah, let's go for the shaman. Ah. Alright, turn 1 shaman it is, because it's known. So this will be a Overgrown Tomb. Yeah, the opponent doesn't like that. I'm gonna mute though, because I have a feeling that this person is a very, you know, kind of keep negative. Keeping up shaman or push. I have a land and an instant. This is a sorcery. Should I play the Lootmonger? I'll discard another shaman. Yeah, let's do that. Sure. Yeah, let's use this opportunity to just play the other shaman then. Beacon Bolt. Ooh, wait a minute. Deals how much? Just that one? Alright, well, let's do this then. I will take that. So, Crackling Drake, I have the Pick Your Poison. Create a red Instant, okay. Wait, how? Wait, what? What? I don't understand. Alright, it was worth a shot. Alright, what am I gonna do now? Let's play this. And pass. Alright, in response, I'm gonna do this. Sure. Alright, in response, I'm gonna do this. Alright, so the opponent got some Eldreezes. Is there anything here that has flashback? No, there isn't. So, let's attack with the Shadow. Let's activate the Lurrus. Ah, I should have done this before attacking. Okay, I'm gonna shock. Pretty risky. I should have done that before attacking. Damn it. But alright, let's see. The Crackling Drake. You can always gain 2 or make the opponent lose 2. Why is that a 7/4? Ah, in exile. Oh, I get it now. Alright, well, this is gonna be interesting. I cannot push it, can I? Nothing's died this turn, did it? Okay. Alright. Oh, okay, okay. Alright. Oh, this doesn't have haste, I see. Well, then I am actually in good shape. Kill that. My turn. Sacrifices a creature with flying. I'm gonna take 2 damage to remove the Crackling Drake. And attack with an 8/8. And hope that's enough. What is this? Alright. Alright, something gains flashback. Alright, but I can, let's see what he picks, and I can just remove it with the Shaman in response. Sure. Oh, yeah, my opponent must hate Deathrite Shaman to the end, to the grave, to the gut. All right, let's attack first. All right, GG. A very interesting deck. I haven't seen that before. And I got confused a little bit because all these cards in exile count too as well, actually, which makes Crackling Drake very interesting. As well as the bolt. That's what I misunderstood with the bolt. But yeah, that's a little bit of a brew, I would say. But still, interesting game. On to Jund Shadow versus Adwood. Two, four, so wait, 18, 16, 17, 15, 14. I'm not even gonna go low enough, but I'm still gonna try here. I'll take maybe I'll take some damage. Okay, I think this could be an immediate... Wow, we'll see. At least I can kill... At least I can take out the Sorin so that the opponent doesn't get life link.
This is not my final demise.
And now my shadows are bigger. All right, come at me. Going to 9. You put me to... All right, if you kill one of... Ah. Interesting. Thing is, if the opponent can kill one of my creatures, I'm dead. If they can't, then... Wow! That was a crazy game. Wow. I can't believe I lost. I won this again. Sometimes I just... I'm speechless. But that Bowmaster was crucial. Taking out the Sorin. And then just 3 Death Shadows. Alright, well, let's get a Pithing Needle for Sorin. Let's get... I have a Surgical Extraction. Pick your pick your poisons instead of 2 Inquisitions. 1 Bauble. Keep 2 Grave Expectations. A Surgical Extraction, that's fine. Maybe 2 bolts less. 1 more Surgical Extraction and a Reanimate. And there we go. So this Jund Shadow deck also seems to have packed quite a bit of graveyard interaction. Alright, going for a... Yeah, blood. It has to be Blood Crypt now, unfortunately, now that I started to fetch already. Shaman is okay. There's a Sorin. So I would love to keep. What do I need? No. Alright, it's a little slower here this time. Here comes the ritual, and now comes the shenanigans, right? Yeah, there's the Sorin again.
To fight an ancient vampire lord.
Mm-hmm.
Foolish.
Again, the Ripper. Okay. Let's surveil then. A reanimate doesn't help me at all at the moment. I need the one that sacrificed. Here's the Bowmasters again. So at least no.
Only won a battle.
Alright, pass the turn. I could heist instead of... Yeah, now things are gonna be getting out of hand.
I will take it personally. I bestow a mighty
Yeah. Lifelink makes all the difference. Oh, the opponent didn't attack though. Wow, they're so afraid of losing the Sorin. But I'm just kind of stuck here as well. Like, is the opponent just gonna plus all the way until that's like a 16-15? I could take my own Vein Ripper out. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing one fetch land and I could actually play it. But I think the One Ring is the choice here. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right. All right, protected for a turn. Draw. Pass. Sure, okay. All right, Bowmasters.
Do not defy aristocracy. I bestow a mighty curse.
Alright, I'm gonna throw down 2 Bowmasters when the opponent does the ring again. I do need to draw that thing though. Alright, finally the opponent's attacking here. I can't do anything against that. Alright. Ah, damn it. Ah, okay, yeah, this is... Alright, resolve it. It's done, it's done. Alright, I can't... I need to be able to deal with this Vein Ripper, honestly. Like, how can I deal with it? What is the base... What are the base stats? 6-5, so... Unholy Heat? I need to get rid of that thing. Yeah, I'm gonna bring in those... the Inquisitions again, yeah. Alright, only one thing here, but okay, I got an... Alright, I'm just gonna... Honestly, I'm just gonna play out this Pithing Needle. It's this Bloodboard, right? I'm gonna... Yeah, that's the one. So if the opponent has... Let's take their Reanimate. Yeah, I knew it. Why did the opponent play land, though? Oh, I could have just Reanimated instead, too. But okay. I'll do that next turn. What a... What a board state. Channeler keeping up Grave Expectations so that I can gain 3 life if I urgently need to. March for how much? For 6? Alright. Nothing I can do there, but now my flyer flies. Wait. If 4 more cards in their graveyard... Alrighty, this already passed, so I should have done that before. Should I tutor here for a land? For an over... Nah. Let's just pass, and maybe, I mean, this should be over anyway. A march for 3. Yeah, it's not enough. It's gonna ping and whatever. Oh, wow. What a crazy game, number 3. Alright, gonna play... My cat just did a backflip. I don't know. I just saw her fly. Like, flow down here. Fly, half crash, and... No, I don't know what happened. Anyway. Yeah, great matches. Interesting matches. Very unique matches. And, yeah. Gonna do one more. And then call it. John Shadow versus Mr. Knockout. I just spilled water all over here. One land, and it's a tap one. I go first, but that's fine. I got a Surveil, and then I can still play a Shaman. land is perfect. So this deck is a little low on removal. 3 pushes and 2 bolts only, and that's it. So that's kind of maybe the crux. Difficult choice, I think, for the opponent. Taking my Thoughtseize. Alright. Dropping these 2 bad boys here. I got a sorcery in the grave. I just need a creature, an artifact, and or an instant. All right, that's a good card, obviously. Always a good answer to that. Until your next end step. So that's always something you have to play instantly. So for now, I'm just gonna pass the turn. What's that? Treasure cruise. Psychic frog. All right. Let's just heist. Using one of my grave expectations. Ah, the opponent can actually block this by exiling 3 for the frog, which I'm also would be okay with. I know the opponent has treasure cruise, so they probably want their graveyard to be fuller rather than emptier. A brazen borrower. Gonna discard the land and take a frog or a counter spell. I'm gonna take a counter spell and pass. Brainstorm is fine. I could throw down Bowmasters here actually in response, but I kind of want to do the Brazen Borrower thing. But I think Bowmasters is just even better. Let's start off by hitting the Bowmasters. Yeah, I knew something like that's coming up. So the frog can fly. That's just gonna take my grave expectations, which is good. These exile cards are much better. Yeah, I knew that. They're gonna make it fly. Okay, so I can brazen and counters, right? So let's pass the turn. Four cards in the graveyard. Alright, the opponent gives the flyer again. Okay, attack. No blockers. Damage. Alright, let us do this. Sure, you can brainstorm first. I'll counter whatever you do. But then the frog's still gonna come down next turn, but at least they don't draw now, and I have my... I hope I get the Brazen Borrower back. Yeah, I do. Alright, well, here comes the counter spell. Oh, yeah, I can play it, right? Yeah, it's it's just colorless. So now comes a Questing Druid. Oh, I can play the Borrower, yeah, because of the treasures. Should I attack? Yeah, let's attack with this one. Gonna keep up the Brazen Borrower and a potential Deathrite Shaman move. Okay. Sure. Gonna drain. Gonna do this, gonna do this. Alright, the frog is gonna fly again, which is annoying, but... And attacking is very profitable here at the moment, unfortunately, because the opponent just needs to discard that one card. But should I force them to do it? Well, let's turn this, that guy, into a 3/3 first. Alright, well, it's kind of a decent trade for me. Of course, I could have just waited a turn and then I could have grown it with my Lurrus, but I'll get it back anyway with the Lurrus, or get even some, or the Chandler back. So the frog flies again, that's okay. Sure. Go to 7. And the opponent is already conceding. So what is this? This is Dimir, but with Brazen Borrower, counters, and an Atraxa and a Grief. Okay, this is like Dimir mid-range. Yeah, I'll bring in a Reanimate and an Extraction. Go down 1 Expectation, maybe. No, I'd keep... Didn't seem to be super great. I mean, it was, but just to make the frog fly, and don't know if that's really... I'm gonna bring in an Unholy Heat for a Lootmonger. Even though the Lootmonger did a good job there. Maybe one of these down. And yeah, one more Expectation. I mean, I saw an Atraxa, right? So I do need to be careful of that happening. Yep, yes. Shaman or Channeler? Or just a land? Shaman. Now I'm kind of, I prefer the Chandler, but it's fine. Alright. I could have Thoughtseize first, but that's actually, I'm okay with this. Getting that out of the hand. Okay, the opponent brainstorms, maybe looking for a land drop. Next turn I will... Monger or Thoughtseize? Oh, imagine I Thoughtseize like an Atraxa. Let's Thoughtseize first. No Atraxa, but a Grief. So I'm going to reanimate that. Taking the opponent's Bowmasters, actually. Why didn't the opponent brainstorm end of turn there? They should have probably to keep their mana like tight. Alright, well this... Alright, I'm gonna play... whatever I play, it's gonna get scolded. This has menace, right? So double block is gonna take care of it. Which is... just fine-ish. But let's play a Jet Collector. Oh, no. I picked the wrong land. Alright, never mind then. I'm gonna go for this. It's gonna get scolded anyway. I was sloppy. I just wanted to get a forest. I just wanted a forest. Alright, the opponent still has counterspell up. But now what I can do is the following. I can play the Shaman first. Perfect. And now the Jet Collector. I'm gonna play the Mox Jet, activate this, get back a Shaman. And next turn I'll get back the Lootmonger. This is not even legendary. It doesn't really matter, 1 or 2 on the battlefield is not. Like the ability doesn't change. Like the fact that these Bowmasters are stalling me so hard is annoying. But now with my Deathrite Shaman, things are better. I'm unnecessarily down 2 life because I fetched the wrong land earlier. Alright, let's do this first. Yep. Gonna steal a Grief, right? No, a Fatal Push is good. Alright, now I'm gonna attack. Sure. And pass the turn. All right, let's attack. Play a Channeler. Activate the Lurrus, maybe. No, let's just pass. The opponent is dead next turn anyway. There's no need to. I prefer to keep up the Fatal Push. Otawara? Ooh, see? I'm glad I didn't play anything. Alright, well, let's do this. Get back this. And pass the turn. Grave Expectations. Yeah, I'll take it. Can I do this again now for like 1 and get back a shaman? Yes, I can. Jet Collector. What a value engine it is. All right, Jund Shadow. Yeah, 4 games, 4 wins. Strong, better than the stronger than the standard Jund mid-range, I would say, especially because of because the Shadow, it becomes a serious threat very quickly. And because you have the Chandler as well, which flies, which is also evasion is important. You have the Lurrus, which has the recursion engine in and on itself, plus the Jet Collector, which we saw here is just insane. You play it, if you have mana up, you have priority. It's your main phase, so you can always play it and activate it and get something in back from the graveyard. But you're also not super reliant on graveyard. The Lootmonger, I'm not really sure what the role of that is so far. I mean, creating the treasures, maybe cycling a card in your hand, ditch something which you can later Jet Collector back. Yeah, I guess that's, and also feeding the Red Dragon Rage Channeler. So yeah, definitely. And then you have Thoughtseize, which is also a great answer to all kinds of decks. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have fun. See you in the arena. Peace.